Have you ever walked away from an interaction feeling confused, drained, or like something just didn't sit right, but you couldn't quite explain why? Maybe you started doubting yourself, overthinking what you said, replaying conversations in your head, and slowly, without realizing it, your energy, your boundaries, and your sense of self started shrinking. That's not a coincidence. That's emotional manipulation. And today, I want to help you recognize it in friendships, romantic relationships, family dynamics, money, health, work, and even subtle everyday interactions, so you can protect your energy, your autonomy, and your sense of peace. On a personal note, I'm not someone who likes to be emotionally manipulated or controlled by people or institutions. In fact, if someone tries to control me, I'll often do the exact opposite of what they expect. I always take the harder path. I'm stubborn like that. And what I've learned is this. Some people think that they might know me, but they don't actually know me that well because they underestimate my determination. And over the years, I've been emotionally manipulated by friends, family members, romantic partners, and people who hid behind excuses, charm, trauma, and victimhood. So this video isn't theoretical, it's through my own lived life experience. And if you're someone like me who overgives, who shows up, who loves deeply, and is often left feeling resentful, exhausted, or taken for granted, then this video is for you. Emotional manipulation is a form of psychological and emotional abuse. It's when someone uses guilt, fear, obligation, confusion, sympathy, or affection to control your thoughts, emotions, decisions, or behavior, often without taking responsibility for their actions. The goal is power and control, and the most dangerous part is often subtle, covert, and wrapped in love, concern, or I'm just struggling right now. Why do people manipulate? Here's the uncomfortable truth. People who emotionally manipulate other people are usually deeply unhappy within themselves. They feel out of control, powerless, insecure, or unable to self-regulate themselves emotionally. So instead of doing the inner work, they control you. In extreme cases, especially people with narcissistic or covert narcissistic personality traits, manipulation can even provide a sense of excitement, superiority, or gratification. And yes, in my opinion, that's deeply unhealthy. So what are some of the common signs of emotional manipulation? The first one is that you feel confused or you're constantly second-guessing yourself. You replay conversations, you wonder if you're too sensitive, or you feel like you can't win. That confusion is not accidental. The second sign is gaslighting. So they deny your reality. They say things like, that never happened, you're imagining things, or you're too emotional. Gaslighting makes you doubt your memory, perception, and your intuition. The third sign of emotional manipulation is the silent treatment and withdrawal. Silence used as punishment, distance used as control, affection withheld until you comply. Now this is emotional abuse, not maturity. The fourth sign is love bombing and the push-pull dynamic. They pull you close with intensity, praise, and affection, then suddenly withdraw. This creates emotional dependency and keeps you chasing clarity. The fifth sign is the refusal to take accountability. There's always an excuse. I was going through a hard time, my mental health, my addiction, you don't understand what I'm dealing with. Now, compassion is important, but sympathy without boundaries becomes self-abandonment. The sixth sign is passive aggression and guilt. So I'm talking about sarcasm, sly and underhanded comments, martyr behavior. They make you feel responsible for their emotions. The seventh sign is financial manipulation, borrowing money from you with no plan to pay you back, guilt tripping you for having more than them, creating emergencies that somehow become your problem. This is financial abuse, not generosity. The eighth sign is using health or trauma for control. Some people use illness, their mental health, or past trauma that they've been through to avoid accountability or extract sympathy from you. Now, you can have empathy without being exploited. The final sign of emotional manipulation is energy vampires. After interacting with them, you feel drained, heavy, anxious, and disconnected from yourself. Your body is picking up what your mind hasn't processed yet. An important thing to recognize is how manipulation makes you feel. Pay attention to your internal state. Emotional manipulation often leaves you feeling responsible for other people's emotions, unable to say no, like you're walking on eggshells, guilty for having your own needs, or disconnected from your own goals. Your nervous system knows before your mind does. So now I'm going to go through a step-by-step guide for how to recognize and respond to emotional manipulation. Step 1, pause, don't react. Manipulation thrives on emotional reactions. So pause, breathe, and observe. Step 2, check your body. Ask yourself, do I feel tense? Do I feel drained? Do I feel pressured? Do I feel confused? Your body will never lie to you. Step 3, identify the tactic. So is this guilt? Is it silence? Is it love bombing? Is it victimhood? Is it blame shifting? Once you name it, it loses its power on you. Step 4, normalize saying no. There is no explanation required, no justification needed. No is a complete sentence. Step 5, set clear boundaries. Boundaries are not punishments, they're protection. And if someone reacts badly to you having boundaries, then they benefited from you not having any. Step 6, watch behavior, not words. The only real apology is changed behavior. Everything else is noise. Step 7, seek an outside perspective. Manipulation thrives in isolation. So talk to a trusted friend, a therapist, grounded people who aren't emotionally involved. Reality checks matter. When dealing with emotional manipulation, unfortunately, sometimes walking away is the only answer. Some relationships can be repaired, others can't. If someone refuses to take accountability, continues to manipulate, gaslights your experience, or punishes your boundaries, then walking away isn't cruel. It's self-respect. You are not obligated to stay connected to someone who repeatedly hurts you, even if you love them. Here's what I want you to remember. You are not too difficult, you are not too sensitive, and you are not imagining it. If something feels off, then it is. Emotional manipulation disconnects you from yourself. Awareness reconnects you to your power. Protect your energy, trust your intuition, and choose peace, even if it costs you access to people who benefited from your confusion. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. And if you're learning to trust yourself again, you're not alone. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the notification bell or like and subscribe for more healing content. Thank you so much. I love you. Have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.